What did you do to launch? Because a lot of people in here, you hear about this Rev Share, and Lord knows if you knew what this guy makes in a month, everything he says he did, every single one of y'all would do it. I promise you. If he said go do this next month, every single one of y'all, if you knew what he makes in a month, you'd go do what he did. What did you do then? Maybe what would you do differently? We haven't rehearsed any of these questions. So
great question, Jay. We got to remember then there was no webinars. There wasn't even a PowerPoint. And we had heard that a guy was making some Rev Share, and his name's Ian Marshall. We'd heard he was making about $6,000 or $7,000 a month in Rev Share, but I never talked to Ian, right? I didn't know for sure. So there was nothing then to point to other than show the model and show what was possible, not what anybody had done. So, and I go back to that because for every one of you in here, and I don't care where you are, the only thing between you and where you want to be is this. Mm-hmm. And this is what gets in the way of all of us. Mm-hmm. And we still have it. I don't care where you are in life. And I call it the drunk monkey, right? And and you've got to figure out how to tame the drunk monkey. Tame the drunk monkey. And, maybe even if you're here, and by the way, thanks for coming. This was a big trip. You guys, to take time out of your life to fly over here, and I see the guy in the Buckeye in the back. That's awesome.
Man, you guys are everywhere. You guys are everywhere.
But the only difference between you and this guy right here and Ashley is this. Mm-hmm. And, we all come up, I could have easily made excuses then. Well, nobody's making any money. Now you could say, well, everybody's already in, or everybody's seen EXP, right? And all of those are just excuses. I promise you, and my goal in the beginning was just to have 500 agents. And there's not one of you in here that can't have, your 500 agents are out there. They're there. You just have to go find them. And you've got to put in the time and the energy. And we were talking about earlier, I remember the first 3 or 4 months, I called Rob because I was working my tail off, but there was no revenue share to back it up. I mean, it takes time for this to show up. It's a faith model. Yep. This is totally 100% faith. And it's between you and your higher power and your ability to have faith and to go out there and do the actions over and over again when there's nothing coming in return. But I promise you, if you just stay consistent, whether it's an hour a week or 100 hours a week, whatever your time allotment is, don't stop. Because once you stop, the drunk monkey takes over. And all of those, that was cool, all of those things just set into your mindset. So, what would I do different? I don't know that I would do a lot different, Jay, other than I would have started the day I saw it instead of waiting 3 months.